Alright, welcome back. My name is 64, and this is episode 5 of Supreme TV, the SWF, the rebuilding attempt and failure. So far, I don't know what I did to piss off Everest. Okay, never mind. We had 2 incidents go on. Everest went to wrestler's court, which was good, and then Morgan and John Gree got into a fight, which is bad. And so that's not good. I think I can see my disciplinary actions here. Yeah, incident with Joey Morgan. You just gave him a stern warning. It apparently worsened his behavior, which is not what I was going for. But let's get into the show. Oh shit, hold up. Alright, little cut there because I had the times wrong on a lot of segments. So hopefully that wasn't too weird. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. But let's get into the show. We open the show with a 96A star. And basically Remo and Brandon James are on the Titantron, and Remo announces that Rogue will no longer be by his side, and he will have Brandon James working alongside him. But it's really more like for him. Rogue is off screen. This did really well. All right, and then let's get into our first episode of Simply Awesome Shit Talk. And it's basically like the the vignettes that Miz and Morrison would do on their talk show. But it's Simply Awesome Shit Talk. And basically Jefferson Stardust, he says, "You know, Huey, I know me and you both agree on this, but the Bumfuls just haven't proven themselves quite yet. Yes, their win last week over the Polar Bears was sort of impressive, but they should face a established tag team like the Pain Alliance. If they can somehow beat the Pain Alliance, maybe we'll give them a title shot, you know, maybe. And basically you can tell that the Awesomeness are just stalling, you know, trying to get the Bumfuls to give up the chase on their titles. But to no avail, because the Bumfuls just keep their heads high and just keep on fighting, and they beat the Pain Alliance in a decent match, actually, 72 B-. So that's good. Randy was really off his game, so yeah, this did good for this segment. Next segment, we have Crippler is a better promo than I thought he was. The Crippler, he has a mic. He comes out. He's being interviewed backstage. He says, "Jack Bruce, since you're medically cleared at nothing to lose, you should probably have nothing to lose, right? That's it. Yeah, since we've got nothing to lose, face me one-on-one in a hardcore match. Unless you're too chicken." 92A. Then we have another backstage segment where he's not supposed to challenge Paul Huntington. Ignore that. But basically, he has a mic. He's getting ready for his match, but he has a mic. He's in the ring, and he says, "Paul Huntington, I heard your message loud and clear, and I'm done with you, Paul. I've beaten you 3 times already, 2 times in 2016 alone, and we're not even done with the first month, Paul. 4th time, maybe the charm, but I'm not having it, Paul. You gotta give up. This will be the last time I say your name in quite some time, Paul." And then he gets on to his match with Sammy Smoke, 71C+. Joey Morgan was this whole match. And then after the match, we see Paul Huntington book for the ring. Joey Morgan quickly comes out, takes his title, and leaves. He's not scared. He's not running from Paul. He doesn't want to deal with Paul anymore. Paul tries to ambush. No fail. You tried, bud. Then we have an angle that takes outside of the arena Squeaky McLean goes to where is this? It's Mayor Street. I forgot where New England. He goes to the NYPD, and he files a missing persons report on Joe Sexy. He's done trying to be the hero, quote unquote, and fight Skull to Bones. He's at this point, he's just worried about his friend, and he's getting the Fens involved to take out Skull to Bones. 87B, this did nice. Then we have a match, John Greed versus Valiant, 76B-, hoping this could have done a little better, but John Greed isn't that great in the ring. Any work improvements? Hopefully John Greed, nope, alright. Then after the match, hopefully I don't fuck up this promo, after Valiant is celebrating, and then Frederique, Antonio Garcia, and James Prudence come out. James is slowly clapping before getting a mic and saying, Valiant, that was an impressive win, but, where was it on last Sunday? Where was that win against Brandon James, Valiant? They're in the ring, but all three of them are in the ring, by the way. And then Frederique Antonio Garcia says, Valiant, you fight just like my pussy, my cat. And then Valiant grabs the mic from James Prudence and says, Frederique, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then Frederique quickly says, Valiant, you couldn't beat my ass if you were my boyfriend. And then causing Valiant to savagely beat down Frederique with like 2 punches. Frederique gets knocked out, and then James has to hold him back. And then Valiant and James brawl before being separated by like 3 men, because James is not required of the entire fucking backstage. 74B-. Really expected these two to pick it up. Oh, look at that, 4:20 p.m. Haha. Nice. Oh my god, Eric Eisen is a fucking promo god. Jesus. Oh yeah, also, I'm not rating Richard Eisen on any of these promos with him, so don't do that. Don't try to rate promos with Richard Eisen. It won't go well. Alright, but basically, Richard Eisen and Eric Eisen come out to the ring, and they say, Richard Eisen says, look, Mikey Lau really stepped out of line last week. Mikey Lau, we can't have people out on Supreme TV doing heinous actions like that. So it became upon me, and it came to the board to suspend Mikey Lau indefinitely. We can't be having people like that on Supreme TV. Then Eric Eisen gets a mic and he says, yeah, but that's not all, folks. We're out here because the Eisens, as you know, there's 3 of us. So we need our 3rd Eisen. We need Jerry Eisen to come out. Jerry Eisen comes out and he's like, well, guys, what is this? And Richard says, well, Jerry, we need you. I don't fully have control, so I need you to join us and give me your control. And Jerry Eisen says he'll think about it before leaving. 94A. Also didn't really know where that was going. Jesus Christ. Alright. Then, in the main event, our number 1 contenders match, Brandon James versus Rogue versus Angry Gilmore, went 20 minutes almost, where Rogue was able to pick up the victory over Brandon James. 78B. Lost heat, that sucks. And then after the match, Remo and Brandon James, in their unofficial name Bremo, as I think that's a funny, that'd be like something WWE would come up with. I think that's funny. It's not their official name, they're just Remo and Brandon James. They came out, they were going to try to breathe down. I actually titled it Breathe Down as a joke. But they come and they try to beat down Rogue, but Rogue has his chair, and he fends them off. Remo and Brandon James don't want any of that. They go backstage, and Rogue celebrates going through the crowd. And as he's going through the crowd, Not Brandon James. Jack Bruce's entrance music hits, and he comes out and he tries to accept the challenge. He's like, Gribbler, I've been on the shelf because of you, and you want me in a hardcore match? You're letting me in a match where I'll do worse than what you ever could do to me? You're on, motherfucker! But Jimmy Hernandez comes out. And Jimmy Hernandez has 2 doctors that say that Jack Bruce, he may be medically cleared for normal in-ring action. They tell Jack, they try their hardest to convince him not to accept these terms, but Jack Bruce is in the moment. He tells him to fuck off. He's taking this match. 100 star. That's a fucking way to end the show. Fuck you, TCW. Fuck you, TCW. Woo! Woo! Rebuild, baby. Rebuild. Woo! Alright, that was good. That guy looks like Zimmy. John T. Rhodes. Oh, George the Colt's retiring. Yep. Greg Gage is officially signed with us. Delete. Needs to be assigned a position on the roster. He's an enhancement talent. We're going to try to build this man up. Try to build him up. We have 36, which is not good, because Des Davis is going to be coming back soon. So I guess we need to make another heel signing or call someone up from development. I know, yeah. For any of you that know El Mitico, you're probably really confused on to why I'm having him in developmental. And I'm just putting him there because I don't want the roster to grow too big just yet. But once someone, demands to come up, I'm not going to fight it. Because I'm tired of people, complaining about development and then bringing down the morale. Alright. That's good. Did that final thing help Jimmy Hernandez? Oh, I hope it did. Alright. Oh, yes it did, baby. Woo! Woo-hoo. He's got to be a mid-carder by now. Nope. Alright. Has Hollywood Brett Star gotten a rub yet? A rub. He's gotten a pretty good rub. Alright. That should do it for this episode. I have been 64, and I hope you enjoyed.